wait a minute. Alright, we down here. Got a farmer coyotes, had a bunch of coyotes on his place, and he's got a lot of land, and we've got places set up all around here. We're going to have to try to get some more sets made. This trap has been set for a week and a day today, I guess, something like that. And I'm saying that to let all the coyote trappers don't get discouraged because you're not catching them every day. Because this trap is nothing messed with this trap. I re-lured it up 2 days ago, just kind of touched it up a little bit, and we got a coyote today, a good pretty coyote. So y'all don't get discouraged when you don't catch them, because you're not going to catch them every day. There's so many fields, so many pastures, so much farmland here that these coyotes, they've got a pretty good circle that they travel in. So we're going to get this out. We got some guests with us today, Larry Gaylor and Parker Gaylor. He run with us yesterday, Larry did. He's got some land leased to hunt, and his deer's gone because his coyotes is there. So we went and set his place up yesterday, and his boy's with us. So I'm gonna get this noose on here and get that boy to help me get him out. He probably ain't never been this close to a coyote before. All right, Parker, come here and hold this for me. Just hold that right there. Don't touch that, that's the trigger to open it up. Another thing we'll go ahead and show, you're gonna have to hold him, keep his head down. Go ahead and just stand on it. Just stand on the pole right there like, okay. Y'all need to be real careful about getting these out. We sell to the live market. And what I do is I try to get my foot up there on him, take my tape, do like that right there, and don't tape his nose up. Put a little tape on him. Now this coyote here, he ain't getting no trouble at all getting out. A lot of them will fight you. Once you get that done, he can't bite you, so you ain't got to worry about him in. Take his back feet. Tape them up. Y'all seen this on YouTube. Other trappers do it. We don't have a dog box on our four-wheeler. We carry too much gear to have a dog box, so we have to tape them up like this. And we use the MB 550s. He's gonna have a little cut on his foot. Well, I say that is a small cut. It's not a bad cut. Them traps I showed Larry yesterday, I put my hand in them. They coyote friendly and everything. But what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to get the circulation back in this foot. I know we kill a lot of animals, but we try to take care of them too. Get that circulation back going in his foot there for him. Get them feet taped up like it. Then tape these together. Alright, take it. I got the cattle. Push that in and push that rope through. Just push that rope through. There you go. Now you got a coyote suitcase. Now what we're going to do right here is I actually learned this on YouTube myself. Because we have had some catch and release programs sometimes. Tie them on the four-wheeler and them suckers bounce off and they get that tape busted and they'll run off with them feet taped up. So I can't remember who shared this on YouTube, but I appreciate it. I'm going to use it. Hold that sack for me. You gonna pet him? Oh, wild dog, man. See him petting the neck. I told him if he could pet him under the neck, he had him whooped. We'll carry this one back to the truck. We got a lot more to check right quick. When we right here at the truck, this first set we come to facing this away because of that road. Y'all can see this mess that coyote made. It's lower on this end because he's been digging this way, so I'm actually going to turn my set plumb around to where I got more of a back in here, and I'm going to put my trap down in the dirt right there. With some dirt's what I'm going to have to find. We just got some rain. I might get some off that road over there. And anytime that you catch a coyote, if you can, set it back, because all that lure, fresh chew backer, all that good stuff, all right here. We're supposed to have a little bit of showers tomorrow, not much. And then it's going to be pretty rest of the week. Been trying to clean them little, I call them little tits right there on the trap. Keeps them from closing all the way. Try to keep them clean before I set it back, because that's what stops them from opening. Coffee filter, polyfill. Everybody got their different ways. I normally have them cut to fit. We've been running so much I ain't had time to cut them. So I just fold. It works okay too. You just have to pack and push it down in there. This dirt gonna do, David, but we'll try. It ain't gonna do. Now I just take these big clumps and I just pack around it. We say this on every set, but packing that trap is the most important thing you can do. And don't pack your trap in, pack the outside in where the trap will still close good. When I pack one in, I've got 6 pressure points. David, zoom in on that trap right there and I'll show you what I check. 6 pressure points. I mash it down there, here, 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 and here. And that trap is rock solid. It didn't give. I don't want that coyote walk up here and step on that, and that trap move, you're gonna have a dug up trap. This 2-inch, 1.5 inch, 2-inch circle right here is where he's got to step. That's what I love about trapping, what I was telling Larry yesterday. All this field he can step on, you gotta make him step right there. That's the same. You say, well, that ain't the same color. Well, look at your ground. It ain't the same color everywhere. You don't really pay that attention. Find your pan. I always know where your pan's at. Lightly tap around the edge of it. Like I said, you can see how low that bank is. That trap is down in there, and I got kind of a bankment that makes that coyote want to come this way to dig. I'll pile the rest of this stuff up here like that. I'm gonna put a double hole system on this one. We gauge it like that right there. Thumbs together, middle fingers out, bottom of that. Punch a hole in the ground. Angling back towards the pan at an angle. He can't see in that hole very good unless he's on this side. Put a little lure in here. That was GH2 skunk enhancing lure, and this is Big Juju from Benville Outdoors. Justin Robbins makes this. Good lure. What I done with my chewbacker. I lost my chewbacker because I was using a piece of wood. That's just a jaw guard, kind of make him step over. This bank's so high and this is kind of high here. So right there is where he's got to step. He steps right there, he'll be caught. I'm not going to do a whole lot to this set because of the fact that there's so much scent, coyotes in here already. So I'm done with that set. We got to move on.
There he is.
Another otter. Had one here yesterday too, so it's pretty good.
That other trap's through, don't Shane? So
one may have blowed through it, or this one may have
yeah, I
blowed
think
through
you threw it and caught this one too. It'd been nice to have a double here, wouldn't
it? It sure would. Because it wasn't thrown yesterday.
Pretty good otter. I said it wouldn't. Very big, but he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good size otter.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah, if you look right down through here, there's a trail going right up through there towards the park. There's an otter toilet up there on that thing, and these otters, they come off this channel, they coming right up through here, and every otter that comes by that knows about that toilet for sure will investigate it. They like these high points. There's a ditch coming in here, and then there's this channel here, and it's a point. And on these points, they get up there and they can see. They can observe, they can get up there and observe their surroundings and stuff that way. But they make your toilet up there, and it's just kind of a marking ground for them, territorial type thing. So we know when we see these trails coming up and we find that otter scat, always double up. We had 2 traps here. Evidently he either blew through this and then didn't get caught and got caught in this one, or another otter or something tripped this. Anyway, we got an otter though. We had 2 traps. It'd been nice to have 2 otters laying here. It would have been real nice.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get him out and we'll reset this back. I'm gonna have to untie this, I think, Shay. Get it where I can get a hold of it. That's one thing about the kind of bear setters that them handle tight. You can reset them without having to unhook them. Baddest animal in North Mississippi right here. You get one in a snare. They think they're kind of cute and cuddly. They see them out there swimming on their back and stuff.
They vicious animals.
I'll tell you. It ain't nothing around here that'll hang with one of them.
There ain't nothing that'll eat one of them either.
No, it won't. I don't even think a buzzard eat one of them.
No. You throw carcass out on one of them things, it'll be there, it'll rot. Because we ain't seen one be eaten yet.
Just hold down on my cotton bat on the shutter thing and hold it back some. Right. It's kind of off. We're doing it on this heel.
Yeah.
Almost had it. Hold on. Let me regroup too. Before I get on my feet. That's all I need to do. Stand up.
All right.
Yep. This is a paycheck right here. Right, seeing these otters.
Yeah, we had one here yesterday and one on another channel yesterday, so it's 3 otters in 2 days. That's not too bad.
Yep. I'll take them up there and I'll reset these up.
I got that lure in my pocket. I'll throw it in a minute.
You go ahead.
Yeah, it's the size of otter, man. We caught bigger, but that's
Get this one out. We'll reset it.
things are so pretty.
Pretty as fur there is out
It
there.
is, as far as I'm concerned, pretty as fur. Them old my things tear you up.
Yeah, this one was just tripped. I don't know if that otter tripped it or. That's one good thing about putting 2 traps in a trail. If he does blow through, maybe there's nothing to get him. But, and 2, my thing was having 2 otters here at the same place. That makes the paycheck better when you do that. Sit back too.
You want to set these coons trap back, Dave?
I'm going to have to pull them back up the bank, Shane, a little bit, but be good. I mean, we got them here. They need to be working. That's another thing we do on these sets too with gang setter. I mean, what's the use of stopping here and just checking one otter trap when I know there's cats and coyotes and coon and everything here too. So we got 2 otter sets, 2 coon sets, a cat set, and a coyote. It's just one stop. That makes the paycheck better. Trapping is a numbers game anyway. Percentages, if you got more traps out, your percentage, the chance of catching more is whatever, that much more. That's how I'm in chain. So we don't put up numbers like some people do, but that's how we catch our furs. As much as we catch, it's by gang setting. Yeah, I don't see me get this sapsucker on my finger because I don't generally say nothing. Let's make a fella say something.
Be on the blooper reel, right?
Yeah, well. I heard a fella say one time, he said, I don't cuss, but he said, when you hit your finger with a hammer, he said, it's just something about a good cuss word starts the healing process.
That's right.
Way he figured it. Oh, man. He may not say it, but I guarantee you he thinks it. Put that back in there, back in this trail. Kind of make that solid. Try to find me another. That ain't solid enough. See me slide off that creek because I'm headed that way. Where's my other trap gun? Alright, let's get this one set back. This right here is a 280 kind of bear. It's a beeline. We use these a lot on beaver and otter. Very effective in these trails. Very effective.
Hey, look at my green bag up there, and there's a clear jug about that tall, and inside it, and then there's a chocolate milk. Grab them for me, chocolate down here. All right.
Hershey's chocolate. He's like a big old baby with his chocolate milk. Here. Man, that boy right there rode a lot of miles together.
I bet.
I wouldn't trade him for nothing. I won't tell him that, but I wouldn't trade him for nothing. He's back in there pretty solid. I'm just gonna pull me some leaves up. Just kind of. I tell you another thing I do too. I kind of just throw me some leaves in this trail, kind of blend it in under there. I mean, I don't think it makes a world of difference. We're gonna just kind of block this, keep that animal going where we want him to go. Animals that, just like us, path of least resistance. I mean, it's easier walking. That's where they go, and they ain't gonna. You can take that and apply that to trapping to no end. Whether it's the coyote, cat, or beaver, otter, coon, or whatever. All right, she done. Let's go check some more. Yep. All right, guys. We got us a nice little old bobcat here. And what I done, I had kind of a walk-through rub post set, and I actually think this cat has been by here a time or two before, because I didn't have my trap exactly. I was just telling the lad I was gonna come down here and move that trap if I didn't have no cat, because I didn't think he was in the right spot. Let me get him off before he gets to the top of that tree right yonder, and Jane will have to go up there and get him.
I will, man.
What I'm moving, man, boy, just don't fell off there. I'm too old to be moving like this.
Hey Shay, how you zoom in and out? Okay.
I'm gonna give you plenty of room there.
Yeah, all tangled up. Hey, I'm gonna get that foot off the trap, David, before you can get him better.
There you go, yeah. Man, now big boy. He spotted up good though.
He is spotted up good.
Let's get this set back in here and I'll show you how I had it in.
That's a little messy there.
Yep. All right.
I don't. You need to go get some?
Yeah, grab some of that poly for us there. But what I done, it's kind of a rub set. What I put this lure up here on these sets, these cats. What I done, I made me a tight spot. This cat come through here, and I got some eye appeal attraction here, and I put a lure up here. But them cats, they like to get their old head and they rub on that certain lure that I use. This old pearl, and I use a little beaver castor lure, and then I'll put me a dirt hole set back on this side. Just kind of a little hole, put a bobcat gland lure, some GH2. That cat will come through and he'll stand here and he'll rub on that tree, and as he's doing it, them feet are moving. So, and say you're gonna have him by the catch him by the foot. You know, he got 4 feet moving there at one time. It's bound to get him. Let me get a little of this. I use this polyfill a good bit, especially on my cat set. And what this is, this keeps the dirt out from under my pans on my trap. Cut that about half. I don't need that much. Another MB 550. That's what me and Shane, new trap. That's basically our Predator's trap right there. Is the MB 550. It's about all we use anymore.
Yeah, I was telling Larry about some of them cat sets last year we had on them other traps, you know.
Yeah, toe catches.
Toe catches on where we'd have our coyotes in there and we'd have to shoot them because so we went to that 550 on all of them. That way if we did catch coyote, this foot's still good. I mean we caught one in a cat set last week. He was mangy and we shot him, but still, if we was gonna sell him to the live market, we'd had a good coyote.
Alright, I got this trap back in the hole here. I'm pulling it back a little bit. See that tree kind of comes up, hangs over. So I'm just gonna put my pan about offset. It's about center wave, but my tree is about 8 to 9 inches from the center of my pan, and he comes up here and rubs, and he's got his feet going. So that rub set works. I mean, we just proved that. Let me show you how I had this kind of, I'm gonna stick this stick back down in here. I want to keep that cat between this tree and that stick, and that's where my trap is. I don't take a lot of pains bedding my bobcat trap like I do my coyotes, and I ain't expecting a coyote here, but I'm gonna kind of just put it in there pretty solid, but if it moves a little, it ain't gonna matter with that cat. But I'm putting bedding that trap back in there good. And this trap, basically, I didn't have a whole lot of dirt on it, but we're gonna go ahead and put a little on it. And I'm gonna kind of blend it in there a little bit. Make me feel better. Anyway. But I believe on a cat set, you can actually leave the pan showing, and it gives that cat another flat face to step. Somebody might disagree with me on that, but
I do it all the time.
Disagree with me?
I disagree with you all the time. I leave my pants showing.
Oh, okay, I got you. I knew that was coming.
That's just because I don't like you, though. Well, you know, we discussed that on the way down here, how much we didn't like each other.
I just hang out with him so he'd have a friend. I don't like him. Kind of block him off there too. And I'll tell you something else I do a little bit on these rub sets. I'll give him a little stepping stick. That cat, he'll step over that, and we'll put him another just right away. It don't take much, just something. And there he is. He left me something. I'm gonna use these droppings. I'm gonna put them back here. Smells like another cat, and more likely if a cat comes by, they know that cat. And I mean, just a different cat, just more attraction to him. So let me show you, I'm gonna put me a little lure up here on this thing. I'm gonna get some of this old pearl, and then I'm gonna get some beaver castor lure. And I'm just gonna rub this old pearl. This is a pasty like stuff. I love this on rub set. You can take that stuff and just smear it up and down that tree. That old cat, he's gonna come by and he's gonna rub on that.
Watch your old house cats at home while they rub up against the bobcat same way.
Exactly. Put that down in there, and then I'm gonna poke me a little hole. I'm gonna poke me a little hole back down in here about where I put them dropping. And I'm gonna put something like a triple thread. This is a mouse-based lure. It's got hair and small animals and type stuff in it, bobcat gland lures. They call it triple thread, I think, because it works great on coyotes, fox, and cats. So we'll put a little of that down in there, and I'll take some of this polyfill right here. I'm gonna stick down in there too. It's kind of a side attractor for that cat. Did I have I didn't have no shiny thing hanging down here, did he tear it down?
I think you had one.
Yeah, let's see if we can't. We're gonna hang this up and doesn't it? This right here just kind of, this Christmas tree garland works pretty good for that. I'm gonna hang it up here just out low. I like to keep it, you know, you can get it too high, but I like to keep mine about eye level with that cat when he's coming down that bank. I just think he can see it better. See how that shines in the sun? Well, it'll do that in the moonlight. The cat has no problem seeing things at night. That's just the way he is. You see how that's moving in the wind? It's glittering. That gets that cat's attention. Well, that's it. It's done right there. Let's go check some more.